Hello, my name is Kristen Campbell, and I am the Pike County 4-H Youth Educator. And today I'm here with...
I'm Madison Conley, her 4-H summer intern.
And today we're going to go over our fair schedule and what events that you can have and that you can participate in at the Pike County Fair. So we're going to start with Friday, July 27th. And at 5 p.m., we have harness racing at our grandstand, and they do have open bidding at the harness racing, and it's a great time. And then on Saturday, exhibitors have to have their wristbands on so that they can get into the fair, and they can start their booth construction at 9 a.m. And also, we have harness racing that begins at 12 p.m. at the grandstand. We also have, our entries are open for our senior fair projects, and those are for the arts and the photography, quilts, canning, etc. That is the senior fair projects. And at 2 p.m., those projects, they don't accept any more of those projects. And at 7 p.m., we have the Diamond J Rodeo. And this year, the Diamond J Rodeo has actually allowed the 4-H contest horses to exhibit, do an exhibition barrel race before the rodeo. So come out and watch and support the 4-H kids as well. And the rodeo is a great time. They have bull riding, and they have barrel racing, and I think they have some roping as well. And then after 7, the horse projects can come to the fairground and be stalled.
And then Sunday, July 29th, all of the 4-H animals must be brought into the fairgrounds. The hogs, the poultry, the rabbits, the goats, and the lambs, and the horses must all be there before noon. And then the beef cattle and the dairy cattle must be on the fairgrounds by midnight. At 4 o'clock, we have our pleasure horse show in the horse show arena. And at 6, we have our livestock exhibitors meeting, where Kristen and I will kind of explain what's expected of the 4-Hers on the fairgrounds for the week. And then also at 6 o'clock, the Junior Fair Board will be hosting a fun contest for all of the kids ages 9 through 14 to participate in a fun show.
And then on Monday is when all the fun begins. At 7:30, we have our weigh-in for our goats. And at 8 o'clock, we have the weigh-in for the steer at the beef barn. And then at 8:15, we have our weigh-in for our lambs. And they have the farm and garden for the senior fair projects. And then at 8:45, we have poultry showmanship signups, followed by the poultry show at 9 a.m. at the A.E. Blom Arena. And then on Monday at 1 p.m., the rides will open. And we also have, that's when the 4-H pledge contest is going to be. It's not in our program, but we're having it there at our office, the extension office, and it's for first and second year kids, and they can say the 4-H pledge. And we do have a tutorial on our Facebook page, our Pike County 4-H program Facebook page, and it tells how the proper way and the improper way to say the 4-H pledge. And then at 3 p.m., we have our contest horse show, and it is down at the horse arena. And it will be suspended at 6 p.m. in order for the kids to participate in the parade of clubs. And then at 5 p.m. at the grandstands is our Still Project Awards, followed by our Nutrition Awards, and then at 6 p.m. the Style Review, which is for our clothing kids, and they will be modeling the clothes that they've made. We also have our scholarship awards that are all the 4-H scholarships that are given out to the graduating class and Ohio Valley Bank winners. And we also have an apple pie contest and auction that the top 5 pies from our contest will be auctioned off at 6:30. And that money goes towards scholarships as well. And then at 7, we have the Parade of Clubs, followed by our royalty contest where we will choose our fair queen for this year.
For Tuesday, July 31st, we start with the Market Rabbit Show at 8:30 a.m. in the A.E. Blom Arena. We then have the entries for the Senior Fair Baked Goods. They open and then close at noon. On Tuesday, the rides open at 1 o'clock p.m. We have our Dairy Cattle Show at 2 o'clock p.m. We also have Goat Showmanship sign-ups from 4 to 4:45, followed by the Goat Show at 5 o'clock p.m. At 6 o'clock p.m., we have horse pools. They're down beside the beef barn at the bottom of the hill. And at 8 o'clock p.m., the Senior Fair Board presents Tyler Childers with the Wooks opening at the grandstands. I know tickets for that are already sold out, but you can get in with general admission at the gate and have a spot in the grandstands to enjoy the music.
And then on Wednesday, August 1st, at 9 a.m., we actually have our beef fitting contest. You can sign up for the beef fitting contest anytime before that. There are a couple rules to that, and you have to have a junior showman on your team, and it's a team of 3. But you have to have at least one junior member. The other thing is that it can be any 4-H member. They don't have to exhibit a beef or a market project. And that'll be at 9 a.m., followed by the beef showmanship and the beef breeding show. And then up at the A.E. Blom Arena, we are actually having our rabbit show at 9 a.m. and then followed by our breeding rabbit show at 9 a.m., followed by our showmanship classes for senior and intermediate and then junior showmanship. We're going to have to speed up.
On Thursday, August 2nd, it's Senior Citizens Day. We start the morning with swine showmanship. Sign-ups start at 8 and the show starts at 9. We then have feeder calf weigh-in and we have our sheep show at 10 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, the rides open. From 2 to 4, we have Clover Bud interviews for all the Clover Buds out there. And from 2 to 5 p.m., we have Healthy Kids Day, sponsored by Adina. At 5 o'clock p.m., the beef feeder calf show begins. And at 7, the market steer show begins. Finally, at 7 also, the OSTPA truck and tractor pulls will happen at the grandstand.
Okay, so on Friday, August 3rd, we have our livestock judging contest at 8:30 a.m., followed by the presentation of the outstanding market exhibitors. And in order to qualify for that, you have to do showmanship, participate in your market class, or your dairy class or your horse class, because we added them this year to our outstanding livestock. And also, you have to do the skillathon, which can be done on tomorrow evening on the 19th from 4 to 8, or on the 24th from 4 to 8. And then at 4 p.m., we're going to have the bake-off for our 4-H bake-off in the auction there to sell those products. And then followed by, at 5 p.m., the large animal livestock sale in the multi-purpose building.
And then Saturday, August 4th is the final day of the fair. We begin with the poultry and rabbit sale starting at 10 a.m. We have arm wrestling at 6 p.m. and then we finish the whole week with the Smash It Demolition Derby at the grandstand at 7 o'clock p.m.
And we are going to have a great week at the fair, so we invite everybody to come out and enjoy the weather and enjoy the great time and participate in some good family fun. Thank you.